games, and they had some upsetting performances where they got shut down 1v4 despite getting quite far into the game where it could have gone a lot further. Even on Sosnovka, where they had a hell of a position inside Grandma House. I don't know why it's called that, but we'll keep calling it that anyway. But they had a hell of a time towards those positions, but still weren't able to clinch it out. And that is the trouble for Team Spirit. However, I think you saw week 1 Team Spirit play those same circles. They would have flopped, and that likely would have continued tomorrow. The fact they were able to get so many points yesterday and still stay very far up in the tables was excellent for me. That's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, they're definitely being a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more willing to take fights, which was what we saw in week 1 was just not the case, right? They were very timid, not really wanted to get stuck in at all. Maybe, I mean, if you want to be kind, you could say biding their time and learning the lobby, but it just was not what we wanted to see. So this week, I think, is sort of a settle into 4th gear, cruising down the highway, making sure that they've got everything arms and legs inside the carriage at all times. So hopefully they can carry this into the finals, where they're going to want to take one of the top spots. But they have already kind of secured a spot, given that the amount of points they're able to accrue last week, secured a spot in PMGC with the Europe qualifier points, right? That was something that we've been talking about for a while. You've got Team Spirit, Brute Force, and IWNRX currently sat atop the Europe, MEA, and Turkey regions respectively for the PMGC points. Then you've got the overall PMGC points table, which Virtus Pro are currently defending that 4th place, which could change up a little bit potentially. But right now, those 4 teams would get a direct qualification spot, which would push down, if they can all make it to finals, push down that qualification in the finals to 10th place. So it's all really going to be to play for, because even if you're in the bottom half of the lobby, there is a real big chance here to make it to PMGC, to get into those league stages.
Yeah, there's so many spots available for tons of squads. So I think that, you know, for a lot of these teams, they're just looking to keep putting up numbers, keep sorting that out. For Guild, 0 out, Wagner in. We did have a change. I think 0 was out last time, and it was Jake in. So 0 keeps... Oh, no.
0 in.
0 out.
No, 0 in.
0 out for Jakey. Now Wagner out, 0 in. This is what I'm trying to say.
So Jakey in for Wagner basically is the sum total of the changes.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, there we got there. We figured it out.
Yeah, eventually. To be fair, I did say it in a super confusing way that even Tomasz, our producer, was like, "Is he okay?" Which is fair enough. Which is fair enough. I was just trying to get around to it.
He's not seeing the numbers anymore. He's locked in. But yeah, Guild seem to be really testing out different players in different positions. And right now, I feel like for them, this is just kind of like testing and figuring out, because they do get a host country invite slot currently to PMGC. I believe that is going over to them. So, I mean, just getting everyone as practice as possible, that is good, right? Like, yeah, well, that's the word on the street, is that that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, they're just getting everyone with practice, but they just really aren't showing too much. Power, however, Al-Haji down.
What? No way.
That's actually weird. What's going on there?
You can't do that. Not Al-Haji.
Did he underperform yesterday? Or was he maybe illness? Maybe, I don't know. I hope he's
Al-Haj. This guy is crazy. Can't be taking him out.
That is
maybe they're just Al-Hajing, Al-having. It's not going well for me.
No, that's the end of the sentence for Blank. He's been barred from words.
You've all been Al-Had. Anyway, Sandhawk next.
Top 5 teams on Sandhawk. Na'Vi back in. Trovo 2030 back in. Highest average eliminations for Trovo 2030, by the way, on this map. Pretty poggers, if I do say so myself. Average placement points highest for Team Spirit as well. So they'll be looking to try and keep those placements up as we go once more to the jungle.
Back into Sandhawk, because this is a hook of a game to really reel everybody in. Get the eyes peeled towards some of these teams inside the lobby. Na'Vi, once again, the yellow victorious masters of over on our side of the map, coming back in after an incredible week 1 and a slightly less incredible week 2. So now back on the block, back on the scene, ready to be seen in this game. I need to stop. Over to you, Joe.
Okay, Virtus Pro going to be free to rotate around in Painan. They have a little bit more space, obviously, with RCB not hot dropping them. Power over on the north side, 77 over on the north side as well. They're going to keep on sticking at it in Hartsin though, so that hot drop continues. You've got the south side as well with Black Esports, who have been sometimes getting into a little bit of a scrap over by Camp Charlie. See if they can get rid of that one, but at the moment it is just that northwest side. I'm also looking at Falcons and Trover 2030 on the northeast and thinking maybe something could go awry there. Unfortunately for Black Esports, they don't have that one work. Falcons getting stabbed. Oh, goodness me. Spray downs, Trover 2030, eating lead as well. It's going both ways on both sides of the map right now. But Vibes winning out this engagement fairly handily against the offshoot of Black Esports 1, 2, and 3 to be able to be picked up as Victor coup de grace the last.
God damn. So many fights going off. Popping off. And the Falcons Ali will... The one shot seems aggressive. I don't know why.
It's a statement,
Bang!
really, isn't it?
Get out of our drop spot. This is our swamp.
Oh, proper ogres on Falcons for this hot drop. They are holding it out. No donkeys
That's
allowed.
my camp, bravo.
That's a nice bravo. Oh,
There's
dear.
layers to this fight.
At what year does Shrek become a retro film? When was Shrek released? I want to say 2001.
2003.
Shrek. 2001. Let's go.
I thought it was 2001, but I had to be different.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that tracks.
Yeah.
It was 2001. At what year? At what point does it become a retro film? Because it's over 20 years old now. It's 23 years old. That film.
Yeah, it's very retro.
Yeah. It's a classic now.
But Shrek was in the hearts of the Zoomers all along.
Do you think?
Yeah. The memes born of Shrek are legendary.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yep, that's true.
What do you think?
No, just that was the end of the sentence. I don't think.
Okay.
Most of the time. Just a
You're going to
habit.
disagree with me, huh? Would you like to fight in Camp Bravo?
Shrek 2 was a better film.
That's a bold statement.
I don't think it's that bold.
That's a bold move.
This is the we dodged the knife.
Nice.
That was slick.
nice.
This is a replay.
Oh, you
of
picked
the-
it back up again.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, the fact that he picked it back up was kind of cool.
That was pretty slick though. There's that one shot.
The interaction there was somewhat awesome for how silly that was. Because
Yeah.
he ducked the knife, picked the knife up whilst running to attempt to throw it back at him. He picked up the shotgun. After he got down, he attempted to close the door on the pellets. Like, you know,
He's Jackie Chan.
it looks silly, but in all honesty, Marcelo played that kind of marvelously.
Yeah. I mean, as well as you could hope to, right? The only way you could play it better is not being in that fight in the first place.
Or winning.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But it's the thought that counts. That's an absolute lie. It's the points that count.
I think Sandhawk is so horrific to play right now because everyone's got very similar ideas of where they like to drop, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think Sandhawk could be a lot better in the finals. Right now, it's a big mess.
I'm interested in the fact that... Oh, might have to hold that thought. Frozen. No, he's going to get backed off. Marceau wants a little bit more of it. 77 and Power didn't go for the full fight over on the north side in Hudson. So all 4 players for both teams are going to survive. Frozen gets spotted, flushed away by S2G as they lie in wait on the hills to the east side on the mainland, just out west of Paradise Resorts. They haven't gone for the river crossing, which a lot of teams already have. Instead, they're sticking in. Guild versus Pro. At the moment, Guild not looking super hot as Twisted Minds take shots downhill as well. This is on that northwest island. Icy hops through with a knock, but surviving and Reserble as he gets on through to his teammates. Guild on 1 player alive, Jakey. 1 nade, 1 Molotov, and a dream.
That's all he's got on board here.
To not be in last place this week.
That's so problematic. For some reason, you keep saying things in such a way that I'm reminded of a song. And I have to hold back so much.
Yeah.
Not to start singing on broadcast.
That's understandable. I mean,
yeah.
You're